One of the pathways to wealth and to attain financial independence is by owning a business and managing that business and that brand in a successful manner. The reality is this: there is no secrets to success in business, but they are processes that can aid you in becoming successful. And it is absolutely necessary that you commit the time, talent, and resources to understand those processes when you want to attain success in business and when you're going after financial independence, since this is one of the pathways. Yesterday, we began by looking at one of those processes. And the process that we looked at yesterday was your corporate culture. Then, looking at your corporate culture, we discussed the corporate culture being able to achieve a large than life impact on four different areas of the life of that business. If you didn't see it, I want you to look back at yesterday's program. Today, I want us to spend some time looking at the second element of the corporate culture. And this now has everything to do with your corporate culture being built out to withstand domestic and foreign competition. Because getting into business and wanting to be successful in business, wanting to use this platform as a vehicle to attain financial independence, you must recognize that you are not alone in business. You have the element of domestic and foreign threat. So, in building out that corporate culture, the corporate culture needs to take this into consideration and ensure that you have the mitigation strategies to deal with both domestic and foreign threat to the success of your business. There are four additional concepts that I want to talk about here as you look at your game plan to mitigate domestic and foreign threat. System one that I want you to look at is what we call your product. The four things are going to be product, price, place, and promotion. So let's look at the product. It's important that when you're getting into business, that to be certain that your product or your service is ideal to the specific target market. And to ensure that it is ideal and that it is relevant to the specific target market, it is necessary that you take the time, the talent, and the resources to understand your target market. What are their dreams and hopes and aspirations? What are their target? What are their lifestyle, culture, and social class? You need to take the time to know these things. In the absence of you being in business or wanting to get into business and you're not familiar with these terms, it makes sense to get a business consultant. At Global Capital Inc., we have a team of business consultants, a team of PFA, professional financial advisors, and personal financial advisors, and so much more to guide you through this process. So, the first thing that we're talking about here is your product, and you want to ensure that you're taking the time to understand your product, understand your market needs, and ensure that that product and that service is 101% aligned to their dreams, hopes, and aspirations. The second concept that I want you to consider is pricing. Now, pricing is very important in the market, and pricing can literally influence the success or the failure of your business. And pricing is not as easy as the average person think it is, us putting a price or slapping a price on a product or a service. It's not as easy as that. You see, there's psychometric factors that comes into play. There are social factors that comes into play. There's cultural factors that comes into play. And if you don't understand all of this when you are pricing your product, you can either price yourself out of the market because of overpricing, and you can also price yourself out of the market because of underpricing. Yes, underpricing. You see, this is another reason why we emphasize it is important to really understand your target market. because there are types of consumers out there that if your price is too low and they happen to be the middle upper class, they will associate your brand as being not valuable, and they will not give it that second attention. So understanding your target market to this extent, it's critical. Again, if you don't have the wherewithal, it makes sense to get a PFA. It makes sense to get a business consultant to work with you to help you navigate this process so as to come up with the appropriate pricing strategy based on your target market. The next thing that I want us to look at, and I think that you should consider it, is promotion. All right, promotion. Now, you may have an excellent product, you may have an excellent brand, but it's not visible enough. It's not visible enough. And largely because of the limited visibility, you are not making the impact that you want to make. It's not visible may not be visible for a number of reasons. And I will talk about some of those reasons shortly. So you have a good product, you have a good service, but in terms of your promotion, you're not there because of the fact that the promotional cost, in most cases, comes at a high cost. And most people run away from that high cost of advertising. But I want to say to you that this is something that you must never compromise on. You always want to put yourself in that position as trying to identify smart, innovative approaches that can give you the promotional competitive advantage. Again, there are many strategies that you can use, low budget costs that can be used to help you and your business to achieve stronger promotional impact. And when you come to Global Capital Inc., we will be so happy to talk with you about this and walk you through this process. We have a unique system where we talk about your brand traits optimization, and we talk about your brand visibility optimization, because in making your brand visible, there's a number of things that you still need to look at. You just don't go and put your brand, your advertising brand in radio, television, newspaper, just because those platforms are there. You have to be very specific when you're putting your ad out there. And to be specific means that you need to understand the social media platforms, the communication platforms, to ensure that they are relevant to your specific target market. Because you may put it out there, and because you're not specific enough, you're getting visibility, but you're gaining visibility with the non-consumers. And to gain visibility with the non-consumers is a no-brainer. You're wasting money, you're wasting time here, and you're not impacting the growth of your business. So these are important concepts for you to understand when you're using business as a vehicle to build wealth and financial independence. The last concept that I'm going to talk about here is place. So the four concepts that we looked at today, as we look at leveraging your business, your brand as a vehicle to build wealth, we look at product, price, place, and promotion. We will now look at the place. Identify a strategic location where your business will be situated is important. It's important. If you can position your business, your brand in a busy location, it can work to your advantage. But I've also seen in many cases this work to your disadvantage. So the location just have to be ideal. And just let me talk about location from two different standpoints. You may be at a public location where you have is a busy spot, but you may be attracting customers that have vehicles. And if vehicles become a problem with parking, um, that's likely to affect your business. But now let us suppose that you are at a strategic location and you're also able to manipulate and manage and create accommodation for parking. That can give you a big plus if your target market are the middle class, the upper class, the people that comes with their vehicle. So the place may have tremendous impact on that. You may have visibility at a public location, but if your positioning is not accommodating to the customers, it can work against you. So the positioning must be able to take the customer accommodators factors into consideration when you're building a brand, a successful brand, and you want to leverage this as a vehicle to build wealth and financial independence. As I said again, there is no secrets to success. There is process and processes to success. And the more you commit the time, talent, and resources to understand those processes, it is literally what will empower and enable you to be more successful in your steps. Again, you may not have all of the information because you may be young in business. You may just be a person who is in business that may not know all of the mechanics of managing a successful business, but that's no recipe for you to fail because you have people like us. You have Global Capital Inc. You have a team of business consultants. You have a team of economists, a team of marketing specialists. I lectured marketing at the diploma degree level at the American University, and I would be happy to share those experiences with you to ensure that you can leverage it to leapfrog your business in such a way that it must cash flow maximize and you can build wealth, generational, intergenerational wealth from your business model. So there's no secret, there's processes. Commit the time to learn the process and the processes. My name is Gary Thompson. I'm a business development consultant by profession. I'm a humanitarian by nature, and I'm the multiple best-selling author of several books, including Billionaire Codes and Manager's Toolkit. My new book titled 10X Branding and Marketing, The Psychology of Doing Business is going to be out very soon. And I want to encourage you, if you're in business and you want to do better in business, you want to leapfrog your business, this is the book for you. So I want to encourage you to like, subscribe, and this YouTube channel. Like and subscribe on Facebook and share this program within your network. Once you find any information useful and beneficial to you, or if you think it can bring benefits to anyone within your social circle. Remember, we're in a period of COVID-19, and I want to encourage you to be safe, be smart, protect yourself, protect your loved one, protect those closest to you. All right, remember, all of the programs for 2021 that we are providing at Global Capital Inc., and all introductory programs are free. Absolutely free. So I just want to encourage you to reach out to us right now and take benefits of this program. Remember, for those hundreds of persons who are already on board with this program, I want to encourage you, if you have not make arrangement for your one-on-one sessions, do that now. All right, to do the one-on-one is very important because what we are seeing is that when we do the one-on-one with our candidates, it certainly fast-tracked the learning process. It helped them to get the learning concept much better, which means that you would be in a better position to apply these information and get better results for your business or your personal life. Remember, business is one of the pathways to wealth, but you must understand the right processes to get into business and to be successful, because getting into business is no guarantee that you're going to be successful if you don't understand the right systems and the right processes. You don't have the right team behind you. Global Capital Inc., we are throwing our weight behind you, regardless of the type of business that you're in, because we want to really see you succeed in business, succeed in life. And you can smile whenever you go to the bank because you're going with positive cash flow. All right. Be blessed and see you in the next broadcast.